Hello guys, welcome to today's class. Okay, today we'll be designing a 3D text. We're designing a 3D text using our Pixel Lab. Amazing, right? Trust me, this class promises to be amazing. It is very easy. It is not difficult at all. So without wasting much of our time, let's get started. Okay, I'll be opening up our Pixel Lab. Then I'll be editing this text. I'll be editing it. I want to type in the text we'll be using today. Happy. Then I'll be putting an exclamation mark. Perfect. Okay. So I want to change the font. I don't like the font. I want to change it. So I'll be clicking on this guy here. I'll be selecting it. And I'll be using this particular font here. I'll be clicking on it. Okay. I'll be expanding that way. Then I'll be going to our spacing. Perfect. Good. Then I want to copy this. I want to have another copy of it. So instead of me typing it again, I'll just click on copy. Then I'll place it on the one we have there before. It has to be aligned properly. Good. Now moving forward, I'm going to our layer. Then I'll be locking this second one and I'll be hiding it as well. I want to work on the first one. So I'll be locking it and I'll be hiding the second one as well. Then I'll be going to our color. I want to give it color. And I want to give it color. I want to from our gradient. I'll be clicking on this plus sign to show me much more options. So I want to work with this particular first one. Then I'll be selecting it that way. I'll be clicking on our color icon. Perfect. Then I'll be dragging this way. Okay. Then I want to work on the second one as well. I'll be clicking on our color and I'll be moving it down that way. Okay. Then I'll be clicking on OK. So that's that about that. And I'll be ticking on that. I want to give it an inner shadow. So I'll be moving straight to where we have our inner shadow, this particular guy. I'll be selecting it and I'll be clicking on enabled. Okay, I want the blur radius to be 3 is better. I want the x axis should be to be 5. Our offset x axis will be 5. Then the y axis will be -5. Perfect. Then I'll be changing the color to white. Good. Perfect. Now the next thing we're going to be doing, I want to merge one of these texts. I want to merge it, and we can't merge anything less than 1. Just as in, I don't know, understand if you understand what I'm saying. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Rather, if you want to add something together, you can't add anything less than 1. It has to be like 2 or more. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating a dummy text. This is actually what I mean. I'll be typing just something random like this. Then I'll be hiding it. We need it, but we need to hide it. I'll be hiding it. It's not showing on the workspace, but trust me, we have it here. It is in our layer. Our layer oversees everything going on our Pixel Lab. So we still have it, but it is just hidden. So I want to merge it like I said earlier. So I'm clicking on this guy right here. It opens up that way. And I'll be selecting this, our new text, and I'll be selecting it, the one we want to merge together. And I'll be clicking on this merge sign. Okay. It has become one entity. It has been merged together. So moving forward, I want to give this particular guy the 3D effect. So I'll be going straight to our 3D shape. I'll be selecting this particular guy here. I'll select it, then I'll click on enable. Perfect. And I'll be selecting this one. It's going to be on oblique. Good. Then the depth, let me reduce it to, let's say, 2. Let me increase it to 2. Good. Let me increase it to 2. Okay. Then I'll be scrolling down. And I'll be adjusting it this way. Let's see. I'll be adjusting it that way. I'll be adjusting it. Okay. Let me reduce it. Let me take it down. Let's see. Okay, it's better this way. Good. Then I'll be scrolling down and I'll be offing this enable. I don't want it to be enabled, so I'll be offing that like that. Good. Then I'll be going to where we have our color here. Our color, then I'll be giving it this particular color. Good. Then I'll be ticking it. Okay, we are moving back to our layer. I want to work on the other one. So I'll be locking the up one. I'm done with that. Then I'll be unlocking this and I'll be opening this one as well so that it can be visible because we want to work on that. Okay, so first things we'll be giving that is a stroke. Perfect. It needs a stroke because that is the one under, so we'll be giving it a stroke. Good. We'll be enabling the stroke. Then I'll be going to our gradient. Then I'll be working on the stroke. Now I want to work on this color. I want to make it blue. This kind of blue. Okay, then I want to work on this second one as well. The first one is a light blue, so definitely this one's going to be a very very deep blue because it's going to be under, so it has to be deep to bring out the beauty. Okay, so let me increase the stroke width. Let me increase it a bit. Let me increase it to, let's say, 30. Let me adjust it. Where is our stroke? Our stroke has disappeared. Okay, 42 is better. I like that. Okay, I'm not okay with this color. Let's work more on it. I'm not okay with that color at all. So can always work on your color if you are not okay with it. Okay, then I'm making this more deep. I'm making that more deep. Good. Okay, wow, I think this is better. This is better. This is beautiful. Wow, look at that. This is better. Good. So we've increased the stroke and we've given it color. Perfect. Then the next thing is I want to be giving it color. I want to be giving that one that we've given stroke. I want to be giving it color. So I'm selecting our color and I'll be going to our gradient. The color we gave it at first, that was, we're going to be giving it again. Okay, so I'll be selecting on the color we've given it already from the gradient. I'll be selecting that. Perfect. Good. Perfect. Then I'll be going to our layer back. I think I'm done with that. Then I'll be unlocking this. I want to work with that. Then I'll be locking this. Good. I'll be locking that. Okay. Then I want to work on this particular one, this white one. I want to work on it. I want to give it shadow. Perfect. So that it can be much more realistic. So I'll be clicking on our shadow, enable. Perfect. The color is black shadow. And I'll be reducing the blur radius to like 7. Then our offset X is gonna be like -3. Offset Y is gonna be +3. Perfect. Good. Then I'll be going back to our layer. I want to work on the other one. So I'll be locking this up one and I'll be opening the down one. Perfect. So I want to merge another text to this one so that we can work on just like the way we did the first one. So I'll be just be giving a random text. Good. Then I'll be doing what? I'll be hiding it. That's right. Then I'll be going to our layer where I will still see it. I'm taking it a step at a time. I want to carry everybody along. Then I'll be going back to our layer. We have it there. You see the new text that we've written, but we've hidden. I'll be going back there. Then I'll be merging it together as well. The new text and the happy. Then I'll be merging it. Okay, perfect. It automatically comes up. So you click on to back. Perfect. All good and beautiful. Look at that. We are making progress. So I want to give it a 3D effect as well. I want to make it, don't forget, we are actually working on 3D effect. So I want to give it a 3D effect as well. So I'll be clicking on this, our 3D shape. Good. Enable. Then I'll be clicking on oblique. Then I'll be reducing the depth to like 1. Good. I'll be doing it like 1. Then I'm going to our light angle. I want to work on our light angle. Then I'll be adjusting that this way. Let's see. Wow, I think this is better. Wow, this is better. Then I'll be offering our enable button, the one below. Good. We are making progress, trust me. Then I'll be moving back to our color. We are almost done. Just adding some finishing touches. I'm going back to this guy here. I'll be enabling it. I want to give it this gradient color, the one we gave it the other time. Yes, good. I want to give it that color. Perfect. Then after that, I'll be giving it shadow to make it much more realistic. I'll be giving it a shadow. Wow. Wow, look at that. The blur is, let me just reduce it a bit. Wow, this is better. -3 +3. Wow. And we are done. Yes. So I'll be merging that together so that it becomes a single entity. Okay. Wow. Wow. Look at that. This is beautiful. So I can now change the background color so that the beauty will come out perfectly. I can change the background color. It will be on gradient. I can change it to whichever color I like. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Wow. So I can change it to whichever color I like. Whichever color I like. But I prefer this color. I don't just know. I just love this color. Wow. This is beautiful. We've come to the end of today's class. Okay, I want to save my work. Don't forget to be saving it twice. You'll be saving as project and you'll be saving as image. Okay, so I'll be clicking on this thing that looks like SD card, save as project. So I'll be typing in 3D text. Wow. Okay, then I'll be saving as image. Don't forget to save as, you save in ultra, don't forget. Then you save to gallery. Wow, look at that. So we've come to the end of today's class. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to get much more amazing, beautiful videos like this, and click on the notification button so that you can be the first person to be notified whenever we drop wonderful and beautiful videos like this. Stay blessed. Bye bye.